Welcome friends to another gardening video.
You don't have any friends. Leave now and never come back. What did you say? Leave now and never come back. I told him to go away, and away he goes.
Let's talk about cages. When you're growing vegetables, often you're going to need to support your plants, especially with things like tomatoes and cucumbers and capsicums. That's what we're growing here. There are many ways of doing this, such as prefabricated plastic tomato cages, tomato stakes, that kind of thing. Or you could use a wooden trellis, or any kind of plastic trellis. You can also use horizontal wires. This is what they use in grapevines. But by far I have found the most versatile way is to build your own bamboo cage. It is going to be specifically set to your measurements, to what you need specifically. And all of the elements are reusable. These bamboo cages, plus the plastic ties that I'm about to show you. Completely reusable year after year. So let's have a look at these materials and let's have a look at the plants. So these are cucumber plants here, 3 of them. Now it's pretty important that you support these guys and don't let their leaves, just sit on the soil, because if, cucumber plants and gherkins, if you put their, allow their leaves to get wet, they're going to get like mold and mildew and fungus and stuff growing on them. You definitely don't want that, so you need to support these guys. And they tend to grow rather erratically, so it doesn't really matter how you support them, but as long as you support them with something. So I'm going to be building a 3D cage around these guys. And these are some cherry tomato plants that Coco planted. And they don't need quite as much support as what other plants do, but we're going to build something for them. And lastly, we've got a couple of big tomato plants here. These can potentially become gigantic. I've had tomato plants that grow, 6, 7, 8 feet tall. So it really depends on how much soil they have, how much sun they get, how sheltered they are from the weather, what the season's like. Tomato plants can become positively gigantic. So you want to build high with tomato plants. 5 meters of soft twist tie. This stuff is absolutely fantastic. So this is actually some wire. It's just simple wire, but it has a rubber coating on the outside. So you pull a bit off like that, take some scissors or secateurs, anything really, just cut it. And then you just go and wrap this around whatever you need to wrap it on, grab onto. A completely reusable, fantastic product. So that's how you do it. Now when your growing season ends and it's time to pull your dead tomato plants out, that's assuming that you don't live in the tropics, you just disassemble it and you just put all the pieces away in the garage, waiting for next summer. That's how to build a cage that's completely customizable out of bamboo. So tune in later in the summer, we'll see how these plants are doing. If you like this gardening video, if you want to see more gardening videos, check out the gardening playlist. Subscribe to me on YouTube and VIDME, and I'll see you later.